Bring me another beer.
We are definitely live now. You can't yell at Rochelle like that.
Rochelle.
Beer me, Rochelle.
Beer me. It's gonna be empty. I'm pre-staging. Pre-staging. We got at least an hour of material.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everyone. Thanks for coming to Ball and Brews. I'm your host, Tim Grimstead. We got Ben Painter here. Wait, wrong show.
Yeah, it's I don't do
it's a whirlwind. It's a whirlwind.
Well, welcome to the shit show, I guess. we're gonna be talking about some stuff, I guess. And in the description of the show, I definitely fudged up and called your game Mech Wars because I keep calling it Mech Wars for some reason. Anytime somebody says something about the game, I'm like, it's Mech Wars, and they're like, oh yeah, Armor Wars. So I gotta go back and fix that. My bad.
No. This is North Carolina versus Virginia. That's okay.
Well, we can talk about it too. I got this whole bunch of different pages pulled up over here that talks about everything here. I got Armor Wars here, and I got.
Well, that's we're hitting a insurance issue there, so we're working on that.
Because nobody wants to have tanks in the game. Yeah, I don't either. Tanks are fucking awful, by the way. That's my opinion. Tanks are awful. I just want everybody to know that. Fuck.
I mean, it brings something different though. I mean, it's some variety. I don't hate tanks. That's why I got a Havoc launcher.
If you have a game that has a couple of tanks, it's not bad. Photo with the abundance of tanks that one year, every 2 damn seconds you turn around, there's a tank. I'm like,
yeah, that's why I got a launcher, because I was like, I'm so tired of these fucking tanks. I got to be able to blow these tanks up.
A couple of years ago, we were actually fighting another group of people, fighting, and
that's called paintball.
The other tank, the enemy's team, their tank got shot out, but they put their flag up and they went forward instead of going backwards. So that meant our live tank had to go backwards up a hill. So the whole time we're just standing around you got to back up 15 feet. So we're getting shot at, watching a tank back up a hill for no damn reason. I'm like, man, this is dumb. It kind of killed the whole vibe for everybody.
That's a sneaky tank driver there.
It is, and the referee should have been no, go down and backwards and get the fuck out of here. But yeah, tanks.
I'm just saying, if you have a push tank, it can be advantageous to be able to kick a wheel off. That way, you just kind of leave it there, maybe on a bridge out there, maybe at Black Ops where people can't get across anymore. Oh, my wheel fell off.
We broke down.
Yeah, hey, we're broke down, man. I can't move. I broke down. Around.
I'm not a big fan of a bunch of tanks. A bunch of tanks, it's overkill. And, they're in the way, and then they get mad at you shooting at the drivers and shit. And they're on the field, put a mask on them, let them get shot in the face.
My wife likes the push tanks. She likes the tanks. That's the only way she'll get on the paintball field.
Why?
She does not want to be shot.
It'd be all right. She can get shot a little bit.
She actually doesn't want to shoot other people. She just likes to just ride around the tank.
Right,
Rochelle?
What about Rochelle? Laura said she's going to tune in and roast you in the comments.
Oh, go ahead. My daughter's going to tune in, she said, and roast us in the comments. I was like, please, go ahead.
Ooh, I'm waiting.
That would mean we have what? That would give us 1 viewer right now?
Oh, it'll make it 4.
4?
The last video we did was sitting at 516 views as of today. So I don't think we did too bad.
That was Rob Maryland. You got to bring Rob back on.
Yeah, it might be him.
Get out of here.
Why is? Oh, this is telling me to talk shit. But anyway, so
hold up. There's only 4 people. Can I do something real quick? Since no one's watching, anyways.
You can do whatever you want to.
All right.
Is it actually live? Hold on. We are coming back shortly here in a minute. This show has no script, and we just do what we do. I'll make sure this video is being broadcast. Oh, we are being broadcast here. Gio, why am I not getting?
Oh, hey guys! Tim had to step out. This is old school. I just want to let everyone know that my man, my dog, Clutch, is going to be captaining Bones and Ash's red team. So if y'all could come out on red team, I'd appreciate it. All right. So Tim's coming back though. So I got to go. Get me a Corona.
I'm not understanding like why I can't see comments right now. It's kind of weird.
That was kind of weird.
I'm getting weird. I see my comment here, but I don't see anybody else's comments on here, which is very strange. Like, I don't know what's going on with this thing. View as, oh shit, it's fucked up. Anyway, so
get your shit together, Ben.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not very like good at stuff like with this shit, but like that we should be able to see like I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't even know. I'm very confused right now. Like I don't understand why like I can't see comments. Oh yeah, let's talk about that then. Like while I'm trying to figure this out, go ahead and talk about what you got there.
This right here is a custom acid anodized Ripper Mech from Inception Designs. That's what this is. All right. We got a nice little graphite control loader here. Ben Painter's got a sweet ProFlex, the brand new red and black one. Yeah, look at that. So this right here is going to be raffled off. That's right. I'm giving this away. We are giving this away. All right. Your local producers, your homegrown, your boys. All right. Tim Grimstead, the bad guy, Ben Painter, and of course, what's that other guy? Jason Man.
Jason
Come
Man,
on. Yeah. So we all come together. It's the spring trifecta. It starts off with your game, end game. That's going to be March 26th. All right. That's a single day event at Paintball Central. Then you're going to come on down to my place, April 1st and 2nd, up at Splat Brothers, Hopewell, Virginia. And we're going to finish it off down up at Command Decisions. All right. And at Gangster's Paradise. So if you hit all three events, you got a pre-reg. So that way we have a list so we know who's been at all the events. You can't be showing up and switching names and I did day of. No. Pre-reg. All right. Hit all your pre-registrations. You're going to be putting a raffle for this bad boy right here. Ben, you know how much money these things are?
Like $850.
Come on, man. This ain't no, Tipman TMC. We're not giving away a freaking some garbage. This is stuff that we want to play with. This is good stuff. We're giving away good stuff. I want to keep this, but I'm giving this away for you, the player, because that's what we are. We're players, man. We're player producers. We ain't coming out of town. We ain't coming down here, trying to hustle y'all with some money. We're giving shit away. What? Come on.
We could hustle people for some stuff, but no.
Nah, we're not like. Well, I mean, I'm not like that. You're kind of a dick,
sure
but that's all right.
I might hustle people. I don't know. I really don't know why we're not seeing comments because like everything's public and shit.
Because no one's commenting.
No, there are people comment. I can see on the page here, like my page, and like people are commenting shit, and, like talking shit for some reason. Like they don't know I'm gonna whoop their ass. Like
got a nice little sour here. Very nice.
Brand Chance and Geo Magfed acting like I'm not fucking like double their size and can't whoop their ass and shit.
Geo who?
Talking shit on my page here.
Geo Magfed. He just got a Lux X case. I saw.
It's probably just the case.
It's just the case. I don't think his EMF fit in there, but.
Pull up the show on my phone and see comments. All right, let me see if I can do that shit.
There you go. Do that. Someone make a recommendation to you.
Let's talk about your game then while I'm doing this.
Let's do it. Should we run down our games?
We should.
I mean, I think we'll hit this periodically. That way, as people hop in and out, we could go ahead and re-advertise.
Well, I guess we'll start off with my game since it's first. So, we say the first for best now.
Yeah, you got the biggest font on the T-shirt. I saw.
Look, man, just because my name of my game is so damn smaller than yours, don't mean you get me mad at me. Like, if you had a smaller name of your game, it would be like a little bit smaller so you can have bigger letters. But I can fix that too. So anyway,
it's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind playing second fiddle.
I think you do mind because you keep saying it. I'm not getting anything. So anyway, Well, my game is in game at Paintball Central Greensboro in North Carolina because North Carolina is a better place to be. It's going to be kind of fun. It's Avengers in game based, and it's only a 1 day game right now. So because I'm not very optimistic about my kind of stuff, so I never like really plan anything bigger than that.
I mean, you got to start out somewhere, man.
Yeah, it's going to give you everything you want. Like it's no bullshit game. There are props, but they're going to be easy to find and they're for your general to use. It's basically base control with a really nasty final battle, and the final battle is probably going to kill everybody. But whatever. Like the mounds are not big. Like normal mounds games at CPX and all, they're pretty big games. The mounds field at PBC is not set up for that. It's set up for actually like 10-man events and rec ball, so it's a little smaller. And I anticipate a lot of people being on there, even if it's like 50 to 100 people on that field. It's pretty much Murder City, so I think it'll be fun. Like I'm trying to bring everybody like. I'm trying to bring old school paintball back, just shoot people.
Yeah.
But I'm also trying to make it kind of fun. Like, like give you a little bit of throw a couple curveballs into the game while giving a little bit of fun distractions also. So hopefully
it's a fun field. I mean, it's a fun field.
Hopefully people like it.
I'm sure they will. It's paintball, man. Come on.
And then there's your game after that. Well, mine's on March 25th, so the next weekend is yours.
Oh, March 25th? I thought it was 26th. I'm sorry.
No, 26th is Sunday. I'm doing Saturday.
25th. 10-4. Okay. My mistake.
I cannot log in on my phone because if I log in on my phone, it's going to jump me into the game. So actually, no, I can't do it. Never mind. Anyway, so I'm just going to be able to, I want to read comments off the Facebook page here because
that's cool.
I think it must be like a glitch in the system or like something's not up right. So Chuck Gardner says what's up, and he digs the headband.
Oh, he missed my the beard earlier, I guess.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, that's okay. He can rewind that.
Gio speaking Spanish over here. And Brandon Chance said his favorite 2 words they always says every night before he goes to bed while he's watching TV and playing with his little wiener. Jason Mann.
Jason Mann, that's what he says?
Yeah, it's just Jason Mann. I think he's trying to tag him, but I really think he is like that's his favorite person in the whole world and his favorite word to say. Like if you ever do that year in review of like your most like said words on the internet that you've used, I'm pretty sure he'll say Jason Mann on there because he like probably trying to go Jason Mann porn. Like I want to see what it looks like with Skeletor.
I'm a Jason Mann man.
I was gonna make a joke about Skeletor and banging, but I'm gonna not say that now.
Come on, man. Rochelle's right over there.
Rochelle, how you doing?
She's doing good. I would just like to say if anyone's never had this Das Yummy Bakery lemon bar sour, delicious. Okay, you can get these at Boonies if you're in Moyock, North Carolina area. Nice little store. Got some great craft beer stuff. It's delicious stuff. So
sponsored by.
Whoa.
I'm drinking unnamed whiskey, so it's okay. I don't give shout outs to people that don't give me money, so nobody gets it.
That's right.
John Hoffmeister says, "What's up?
What's up, Johnny?" And one of the best commanders I ever had. Him and
yeah. Oh shit!
No, him and Cupcake, man, they did a great job. They were fantastic, man. They went around, did all the rounds and everything. Right, you need to go away. the wife, she funny. I'm going to tell everybody what you were doing.
Look, she's my best friend now. She wants to be part of the show.
No, I don't know if she wants to. Yeah, your ratings would go up. I'll tell you that. Your ratings would have went up. Anyways, yeah. So North Carolina versus Virginia. Obviously, we're doing that again. It was I wasn't going to do it, but it was pretty popular. Apparently, a lot of people were interested in it. And when I was at that game where I lost as XO. I'm not gonna speak the name of it. Yeah, North Carolina, Virginia. So we did move it to spring to get it because it was hot last time we did it in July, and it was, I mean, it was pretty brutal. So it should be nicer weather. So that's going to be April 1st and 2nd. It should be going live this week. All right, should be. As you know, that stuff's out of our hands sometimes. Trust me, I would have had that stuff a long time ago. But and we should have the deal should be back up there, so it's gonna be like buy 2 cases, get free entry, all that stuff. We try to play with the price a little bit to get y'all some better paint. I did emphasize better paint, and hopefully different options. So I'll be surprised, just like you all will be, as far as if it does post and what's on there, and hopefully I don't have to go in there and make some corrections. But yeah, so it's going to be April 1st and 2nd. We're basically going to kind of run the same deal. If you're camping, come on out. We got camping space for you. I will try to get some kind of a better water tank or something so we have some water available for people because it is a shallow well. And last time Joe Perez ran dry filling up his camper.
Joe Perez is one ugly looking motherfucker, by the way.
I love Joe. Oh, hey, since we were just talking about Paintball Central, which has a great 10-man series, Sherwood Forest, a buddy of mine, my second dad, all right, DeJuan Mitchell, he's running a 10-man series at Sherwood Forest in Indiana. All right, pre-reg is open until June 30th. It's $550. And it's going to be 10-man. It's going to play on the castle, the wooded field, and it's going to be hyperball and mounds up there in Indiana. So if you've never been to Sherwood Forest, it is an awesome field. I went there twice. Beautiful facility. I mean, it is immaculate, man. I mean, camping. I mean, not a pallet or spool to be seen. Everything's made of like railroad tie. It's really great. So if you ever get a chance to go up there, Sherwood Forest, just even play like super game, check it out. If not, hey, go. If you like 10-man, go up there and play some 10-man. My man DeJuan Mitchell's up there, and he's doing great things over there at Sherwood Forest. And I'll hit that again. That shameless plug. So nice. DeJuan Mitchell, Nomad's Paintball.
I've heard nothing but good things about Sherwood Forest. Like it's one of those.
It was always on my bucket. Yeah, my bucket list, man. I saw it like Action Pursuit games, and I was like, man, I want to go there. And I was like, man, this place is fucking beautiful. It is. It's really, really nice.
And I'm still trying to figure out how to get comments loaded here. It's some of these things like.
Do we really need our comments? I mean,
no.
Do you need comments? We can read them afterwards, I guess.
I'm weird about shit. I don't know. I hate somebody like saying something to us and like I don't see it, so I don't know. Anyway, but I don't know.
I think what this needs right here, this really fantastic custom acid splash anodized Ripper Mech from Inception Designs with this sweet graphite control and that awesome red and black Proflex. I think maybe we need a tank for this. I wonder if maybe Command Decisions or somebody could like hook us up with a tank so someone would just have a whole complete setup. What do you think? Maybe Eric Engler, since we're holding this whole thing, we're giving this away at your field. Maybe you should throw in a tank, Eric. That'd be sweet. That
would be a great idea to like put a tank on there. That way somebody doesn't buy it.
I'm just spitballing, man. I mean, we're just two dudes drinking and talking about paintball. Easy E's my guy. I like Eric. I think maybe like a 68. It gotta be nothing too fancy. A little 68 cubic inch. That'd be sweet.
Wouldn't be bad. Like yeah. It's probably perfect for that gun too.
I mean, I'm an 80 kind of guy, but whatever. I got long arms.
I don't mind a 90. Like I got long arms also, which sounds weird, but
I'm thinking about going up to a 92 just because I end up shooting like so much more paint now.
Well, the new 80s aren't bad. Like they're pretty good. Oh, Tim Grimstead is banning free speech. Okay.
I'm sorry, what? I'm
apparently
banned?
You're banning free speech.
I am?
And I'm an X-ball professional apparently.
What?
Because I was doing I was showing off my skills yesterday.
I
don't get paid by the hour. I get paid by the job. So you get in the game, get shot out, you leave. It's great times.
Hey, that's what happens, man. So how did you start this, Ben? How did you get involved in paintball? Let's rap, brother. Let's talk. What got you going into this? I know you're an Army guy. You were like a tanker or something.
Ooh,
Which
Air Force.
I'm sorry. Army Air Corps, whatever. It's close.
I haven't been that for like years and years. Anyway, so what got me into paintball? Oh,
Yeah, what got you into paintball, man?
I was drinking a lot, and I make bad decisions.
That's a quality I respect in you.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how I got started. Like we were playing in Arkansas. Like I guess the first time I ever played was 99, 2000. I met a group of guys and we played one time, and then they were like going to the stores and buying all these autocockers. And back when autocockers were like brand new, $2,500.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was out there with like some cheap shit. Played one time, but I was a broke boy, so I couldn't play much more. And they were getting deployment money, so they had money to buy like nice shit. Like I was in a training squadron, so we didn't deploy for the first 3 years I was in the military. So we only got our base pay, but like those guys were like hazard duty pay, tax free for months. Like they were coming back with wads of cash, just like let's spend on stupid stuff. Let's spend on paintball. But I did that one time, and when I got out of the military, I met some buddies. We talked about it. We played for a little bit, and then I moved back here. And my girl I was seeing, her friend who might be my cousin now, I don't know. Anyway, it's a weird story. Me and him went to The Walking Dead, and we played that game, which was back when it was in May, so it wasn't super hot and deadly to you. Got invited to join a certain team that wears black and white after the game because apparently my shit-talking skills were above average.
Okay.
And I've been playing ever since. 2015 was my first real scenario.
Okay, so that's when you went into the niche, because like paintball's a niche, and then scenario's like a niche within the niche.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Walking Dead's first game, so it always has a place in my heart. But then he moved it to August and tried to kill us all the time. So, man.
So why'd they cut you? Like you just sucked, or?
Yeah, I pretty much sucked. Like I was one of the worst players on the team. Like I didn't smoke like weird stuff. Anyway, no.
Flip and Jason were like, "Get you fucking, you just don't meet our criteria, bud. You got to go."
Pretty much.
Okay,
Well,
I can see that.
I kind of got It's an interesting story. It might not be interesting for people here, but like I was let's see, I joined PBS in like May or June. Like it was right after Walking Dead, and the first photo gap came up, and it was just my first photo gap was fun for the game, but like camping situation wasn't as fun as like it is now. Like before, it was only certain people. Like when you went to photo gap before, it wasn't like it is now, where all these people camp together. Like there were plenty of spots to camp at. People would show up. They would do their staging area, and then after the game, they would leave and come back in the morning. That's not like it is now. Everybody camps now, but like you would actually be able to go from one campsite to the next. Like just walk over there and like just walk around the campsite, see what they're drinking, take part in their little fire pit games and everything. Now it's a little different. Camping's not the same as it was. Like but anyway, the camping wasn't that great that year because like we didn't really know that many people on the team, and we kind of kept to ourselves. And like then some new people, like some old school people, showed up. We didn't know them, and like they didn't talk to us, and it was a weird situation in camp. I got a weird vibe there. Like later on the campsite got way better. Like I enjoyed the campsite. Once I left the team and came back and like was in the campsite, it was fun. But like that first year I went there, the campsite was just nothing but weird vibes. Like everybody was like this little group here, this little group here, this little group here, this little group. I didn't like that at all. And then like I didn't like our commander because and I got in trouble. I always got me and another guy kept getting Jason in trouble all the time because we talk shit to people, and I won't name his name either. But like, I got in trouble one time because the commander for Warsaw she was named general, and then that's the last you ever saw of her. Like she made no comments on the pages, no nothing. So I just made a comment one day. I was like, "Why does our general not tell us stuff?" Like, because somebody was saying like, "This is what's going on." This is what's going on. I was like, "Well, why is our general not doing anything?" Like, she hasn't posted anything in like 10 months. And he was like, "Oh yeah, well, what unit do you play for?" And I'm like, "None ya." And he was like, "No, seriously, what unit do you play for?" And I was like, "None ya." He got mad at me, and then somebody told Jason, and yeah. But anyway, that was I just photo that year was not a fun time for me, and it kind of made sense to me to just walk away from a team instead of trying to work stuff out, because that's what I do. I walk away from stuff.
You just quit, huh? You're just a quitter, Ben. Why are you a quitter?
I don't know. It's fun though.
Stop quitting. You can take a break and just be like, hey, give me a leave of absence. I just need to I need some me time. I need just me and the dogs. Just sit back, look at all, just bathe in all my pro flexes naked. Whatever you do at home, just take a little relaxing day. That's all you need to do, Ben.
I'm kind of a
and then you could have came right back to PBS,
I could have, but like I'm kind of a drama queen. So when stuff goes wrong, I just walk away.
Kinda.
Like it's easier to walk away from stuff than like try to like it's easier to walk away than like work stuff out sometimes. So it's just
it can be, but some things are worth staying with, man. So what got you, what was like, hey, you know what? I want to start producing games. All right. I know I'm a quitter. I quit this team, but you know what? I think I can follow through with this. What got you to that point?
I got a phone call from Andrew Gibson one day and said, "Hey, do you want to produce a game at Paintball Central Greensboro?" And I said, "Yeah."
You said, "Fuck it. Tim can do it. Why can't I?"
nothing I do is ever like planned out. Like, okay, this show was not planned out.
We know. We know.
My jersey business, never in my life would I ever say I was going to be the guy that makes jerseys. Never crossed my mind. Never want to do it. Nothing. I never wanted to work at a paintball field. Never. It was never crossed my mind. It just happens. I don't say no to opportunities. And like a lot of these opportunities I've had, like the jersey business, I'm glad I don't say no. This show, I get to talk to people that I like, so I'm glad I didn't say no about this.
But these opportunities happen because you stayed with it, Ben, because you didn't quit.
These opportunities happen
because you're staying with it, and you didn't quit. See, this is a lesson learned here. For all those youngins out there, stay with it. And by the way, he does make great stuff, because this banner right here, that he did all my stuff. He did stuff for a little stopgap with our 13th Legionnaire jerseys. Those nice red ones we had at Command Decisions at Folded Gap. They were fantastic. So yeah, if you need some jerseys, I'm sorry, wrong. That way. There we go.
That way, yeah.
That way. Here we go. Yeah, check them out, man. Hit up Ben Painter. So what's the future, Ben? What are you doing? What do you got plans, man? What are your plans here? So you're starting what with just a single day? What you have any ideas for later on down the road?
For like what, producing games?
Yeah, I mean, what do you? I mean, you going to thinking about joining the team, starting your own team, like getting involved in more speedball? Like what's the future here? I mean, I see your gazillion pro flexes back there.
I thought this show was about you, not me.
I'm boring. We want to talk about you. We don't put you on the spot.
Nobody
put you on the spot.
Me.
I mean, let's be honest. I'm gonna be here probably every freaking other weekend anyway, so you have no friends.
I really don't, because like I burn bridges.
You can't get rid of me, Ben. We're stuck together.
One day you'll get tired of me, because I definitely I'm not really a team guy, because I'm real toxic on teams. Like I just
you're an acquired taste.
I like to state my opinion about shit. So like, if something doesn't go right, I do say shit.
Rochelle, bring another beer. Should have brought a cooler in here.
Man, I got one of these things right here. Hold on. I got to be a little tumbler full of ice.
There you go.
I got my soda. I got my booze. I'm doing good over here.
I had to pre-stage. I should have pre-staged. I was like, look, I gotta give at least an hour of content, so I'm halfway there. We're working pretty good.
I have to make sure I got stuff ready. But no, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, honestly, I don't know what I do ever. Like, stuff happens. Like, I've been offered spots on teams, but
I know. So you come play with us, man. We have no standards.
I don't want to be a part of a team that'll have me as a teammate.
That's true.
That's one of the things. But like,
I don't want to be a part of any team that would have me.
Yes, pretty much. But like, I don't know. Like, I just when I left that one team that we were talking about, I didn't want to be disrespectful. I didn't want to be disrespectful to them and like join another team immediately after. Like,
okay.
As soon as
you weren't ready to commit. You weren't ready to get back into a relationship like that.
It wasn't that. Like, it wasn't that. Like, it's teams offered me spots, but like, I thought it was like disrespectful though. Like, that's my main thing. Like, I thought jumping teams to another team, like, hey, see you guys later. I'm going here. I thought that'd be really disrespectful. Okay. So I refused to join teams for a long time. Like, this is, I don't think it's right. I don't think leaving one team and immediately joining another team is. I don't think it's right. Like, I know some people, it's better for some people, but it's not something that I do. It doesn't Carnage pretty much take everybody. Why don't I play for Spicy Boys?
Spice? I don't even know who they are.
Team out of Greensboro's got like 4,000 members.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
It's speedball, X-ball and all.
What? Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's not my realm anymore. I don't do that. I'm old. I'm slow. Yeah, that's not for me.
Well, I was playing. Matt Sossman came through this weekend, so we were all at Greensboro shooting each other.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but anyway, no, I don't know. I never jumped a team because it didn't seem right, and like I said, I had offers, and then eventually everybody like realized who I was, and like we're taking our offers away from you. So,
well, it's top of the hour. Should we hit our list of games again that for people who maybe just hopped in? You know, we could do that. All right, let's do that. All right, guys. So hey, spring trifecta. All right, so this is for 3 events this spring coming up. All right, so March through April. If you hit all 3 of these events, all right, we are raffling off this suite right here. Inception Designs, Ripper, Mech. All right, custom body acid, freaking anodized. Got a nice graphite control, red and black, the brand new ProFlex right there. All right, so all this is going to kick off at in-game Paintball Central March 25th. All right, so we'll be there. We'll have everything there. I'm going to try to have a booth set up so you can come in. Of course, for this, guys, you got to pre-register for everything. All right, so we're going to kick it off at in-game. Second game is going to be North Carolina versus Virginia. All right, this will be at Splat Brothers at Hopewell, Virginia. That's going to be April 1st and 2nd. Okay, I do have at that game. Well, we'll get on that later. All right, so after Splat Brothers, Command Decisions, Gangster's Paradise. All right, with Jason Mann's game. That's going to be April 29th and 30th. All right, that's where we're going to actually do the drawing for the raffle. So you have to play all 3 events. We're going to raffle off the ProFlex, the Ripper Mech, and the Control. All right. Now at my game, since we're stepped on my game here, all right, I kind of threw that in the bag. If I get 300 pre-registrations, I am raffling off 1,000 cash American dollars. All right. This is the greenbacks, baby. Real thing right there. I'm giving you the money on site. All right. You got to come to our, our safety brief to get y'all out of the campsite. Come out of the safety brief, and we're going to raffle off $1,000. All right. Give me 300 people. Y'all did 260 something people last time for pre-registration. I think y'all can make 300. Is that too much to ask? I'm giving away my money. This is producer money. I'm giving it away. I'm trying to give y'all money. I'm paying players back. Come on. I'm not the one that brings 300 players. Y'all bring 300 players. Bring more people. Bring your mama. Bring your kid, the neighbor kid down the street, whatever. Bring them out there. Get 300 pre-registrations. Boom. $1,000 getting raffled off. I've never heard of that. Have you heard of that, Ben?
Nope, not that much.
Nope. So not only do you have a chance at this thing right here and that ProFlex, you also could possibly get a chance at $1,000. $1,000. Just giving it away. Craziness. Stupid stuff.
Chris Locklear said, "We bring 300, you bring the beer."
Okay. I'll bring beer.
A 6-pack.
A 6-pack. Yeah, I'll bring beer. I always bring beer. I don't know what you're talking about. I usually leave with more beer than I showed up with. But anyways,
you see,
people just come to my campsite and drop off a case of paint or a case of beer.
You don't bring beer. You bring like Four Locos and shit. You never leave those there.
No,
Four Locos are the best thing for paintball games.
I show up with craft beer. I walk away with Coors Light. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Coors Light?
Oh, wait. Yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and plug my buddy's game too. All right. Sherwood Forest in Indiana, 10-man woods ball tournament. All right. It's going to be the Castle, Hyperball, and Mounds. Early bird until June 30th is $550. That's DeJuan Mitchell. The Nomads, he's putting that on June. All right. Go ahead and put that in there. And actually, it's not in June. That's pre-registration. I'm an idiot. That's all right. Hey, these are like 8%ers. Cut me some slack.
Ain't bad.
All right. Well, I'm going to walk to the fridge, Ben. So you got to fill the airspace real quick.
Oh shit!
Come on.
So let's see.
Think of something.
I'll read some comments here.
There you go.
While you're going. So apparently everybody's talking about fucking Carnage will take anybody. Apparently, and then I made a comment about they'll take any ex-Venom player, and Rob said those are his brothers. But in all reality, what scenario team won't take any random player that's out there? If you're a warm body, you can get on any damn paintball team you want to. That's how most of you guys get started anyway. Like, oh, I play paintball. I've got a paintball gun. Join the team, son. Join the team.
Oh, hold on. Let me do a headband change.
Okay. I know, right, Lomax? Especially them PBS. Like, oh, you've got a rental gun? Let's go. Chuck Garza said they don't, but they took Chuck Garza, so I think he's lying about that.
Task Force Legion.
I mean, if you're going to take a guy named Chuck Garza on your team, you're going to take any damn player in the world. That's all I got to say. Like, let's go, guys. Like.
Hey man, come on! Bones and Ashes, March 4th and 5th. I'll be playing for Chuck Garza. I'm going to be there playing for Chuck Garza.
Lomax said, "I have a Titman 98 and a 10 IQ. You're hired.
You're hired. You're hired, Lomax.
Anybody that would tag Jason Mann on a post that I tagged Jason Mann on definitely has that 10 IQ and belongs on PBS.
You're missing the good beers. You're missing the good beers. There, Lomax. I had the good stuff earlier.
What are you drinking now? It looks like awful.
Dos Equis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm drinking unnamed booze because they won't sponsor me.
Unnamed. Anyway. Come on, man.
Like, if you don't sponsor me, I ain't saying your damn name. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
so you're thinking about branching out to more than just single day games, right?
I don't know.
No. You don't know? You got some ideas?
I've got to see how this one goes. Like, if 50 people show up to my game, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do another one.
50? Nah, you'll get more than 50.
You're drinking. Lomax is drinking Pernicious. You guys are fancy.
Pernicious?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's IPA. And Pernicious is a perfect name for it because it sounds like potpourri and smells like potpourri and tastes like potpourri.
I'm pretty sure for the North Carolina Virginia game, we're going to do a beer swap on Friday night.
Isn't that like normal stuff?
Yeah, sure. Bring beers.
I don't know if I want to drink beers though. Like, beers are cool and all, but like, beers are cool, but like, if you really want to get rowdy, you gotta get booze in you.
Yeah, I can't do that. Man's got those limitations.
There are no limitations. Scott Sinzo says kinky.
Kinky. Scott. That's a great. If you ever need a commander, Scott Sinzo has my vote. Fantastic commander for North Carolina. I should have just brought those guys back.
See, Chuck Gardner says y'all need to hit one of my games. I have two lined up this year and 6 next year. Well,
wow.
The problem with that is it's in Texas.
I kind of want to go though.
Sucks.
I kind of want to go. I want to go somewhere else, check some other stuff out, but I love CPX stuff. I mean, that's kind of. I mean, I'm a mark for CPX. I enjoy that stuff. That's what got me into producing. I just thought it was really fun, the stuff that he did. So, but I do want to go check out other stuff. I want to go check out Guru from Mutants. He's doing stuff. So I want to go check out one of his games. I do want to go out to Texas, check some other fields out. I mean, you play the same fields for 5-6 years, whatever. It's kind of like, I want to go see something different.
Well,
see how other people do stuff.
That's what we were doing for a while. Like we had our own little, like, it wasn't a team, but it was a group of players that like wore the same jersey and we traveled together.
That's called a team.
No, we weren't a team.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, okay. We call those teams.
We were a group of guys that, like, when we went somewhere, we wanted everybody to know that, like, we were together. And when you're out of different state playing different field, you kind of want people to know that you're more than just like one regular person. So we dressed the same and we looked pretty cool and we got really drunk and fucked up, but whatever. Anyway, like back before CPX became like what it is now with all these different games and people going into them all, like making Bones and Ashes 1,000 players, you had a lot more local games. Like there were more games in North Carolina. Like we have more. I think now we have more fields that are doing games, but we have less games. If that makes any sense. Like
okay,
there was always something to do in North Carolina. Like you could play 13 or 14 games a year and stay in North Carolina. But we also branched out. We went to Florida. We went to Alabama. Let me tell you, if you guys think the Command Decisions has awful hills, you've never been to Mount Doom because that damn place.
Mount Doom.
It's beautiful. Like the view from the parking lot or the camping area is probably the most beautiful fucking sight you'll ever see at a paintball game. It's up in the mountains. You got the sunset and the sunrise and everything. It's beautiful. But that field is nothing but uphills, and it will destroy you. It's
I
think at least at Command Decisions, there's like some flat spots before you go to hills. No, it's just two damn big ass hills. That's all it is in Mount Doom, and you're gonna die going there. Yeah,
one of the first ones I did with my son when I got back into paintball with him with the kids and everything, we did the Black Hawk Down at Hogback Mountain because I'd always seen it a Hogback in APG in Action Pursuit games. So we went up there for that Black Hawk Down event, and that's literally a mountain. Like they have air and everything at the top of the mountain because you go from staging, you walk up the mountain, and they got stuff up there because you don't want to walk up and down the hill. I mean, that was pretty rough. That's where actually I first met. Oh, I didn't meet them officially, but that's where I heard Henny from the Timber Ghosts. The Timber Ghosts were there, and I just heard that man yelling across the field. That was probably like 7 years ago, but I was like, "Who is this guy?" But yeah, man, it's that me going up and down to what Bentry at Fulda. That hill's rough. That wears you out.
Oh yeah, it encourages cheating too because you're gonna climb that damn hill and somebody's gonna shoot you and you're like, I'm not walking back. Fuck that.
Bit. This is paintball. Nobody cheats in paintball.
I cheat all the time at paintball.
Bit. Nobody cheats in paintball.
All the damn time. Like I get shot. I'm like, oh, I'm good. Like
it's like
it hit me in the finger. It didn't count. It hit me in the chest. It didn't count.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If it took you 5 to 8 minutes to walk back, if you just stood somewhere close by for 8 minutes, that's basically you going back to respawn, right?
That's what I think anyway. But
yeah,
some people don't think so.
I think there should be like an over 40 rule. Like we should just be able to pull that card out and be like, look, I'll stand here for 8 minutes. How about that?
I think we should just like go in there and burn the hills down and make it all flat.
Nah.
I don't think that's how it works, but I mean, we could try. But no, like I said, I enjoy the CPX games, but I kind of miss the local games, the smaller games. Like now, if you hear about Endless Legends and you're like, I'm gonna go to Endless Legends. You kind of know what to expect when you go to that game. You might not know the field, but you know the people that are going to be there because normally CPX is the same people over and over again.
It's all the cool people. What are you talking about?
But nothing will beat that feeling when you go to a field that you've never been to with a bunch of people you don't know playing a game that you have no idea how it works. That's magic.
Well, the first, like when I first time I went to Sherwood, you know, we drove 16-hour drive, drove up there for Joe was commanding for a super game. Walked the field. I mean, it's woods. First whole day, no idea where I'm at. Off the break, boom, no idea. I mean, it takes you a whole weekend, you know, that whole weekend to figure out where things even are. You know, I mean, you got a map, but I mean, that shit ain't the scale. Let's be real. So I mean, it's tough going someplace brand new, especially for the first time. You know, the second time, whatever, after that, you get a little more familiar. You kind of figure it out. But, yeah, it can be rough the first time. So it takes you out your element a little bit. But, I mean, even like Black Ops, they're always changing stuff. Like the whole back end now is so different. So I mean, yeah.
Like,
I like that, though. I kind of like that.
I remember the first time coming to Black Ops, like, we showed up and, like, we have no damn idea what this field's like. I don't even think we walked the field. We just like set up everything and start hanging out. But like, we show up to the field and like, oh man, there's like a swamp over here and some like weird ass fucking bridge and like, we didn't know what to expect there. And then like by Sunday rolls around, you kind of understand where the field's at and what to do. You kind of know what you're doing. And then you leave and you come back for another game. You kind of know better and you know better. And I've been there 5 or 6 times. I can tell you where to go on the field. Like, I'm not saying like it's bad to know where you're at, but like I do enjoy those days when you just like went to Alabama and you didn't know what to expect. You went to Florida and you just like followed somebody that's been there before. Like went to Gator Extreme. Gator Extreme is a weird ass field because like right in the middle of the field it just goes down into a fucking valley where they I think it's where they like pull out sand for like the road department. So it's just like deep ass valley that you can go up and down. And like,
sand pit.
Yeah, you're like, are we supposed to be on this thing? Like you're seeing people on the top of the other berm and shooting at them. It's nice not knowing where you're at sometimes.
No, I mean, yeah, it takes that comfort level out, definitely.
Yeah, but like I do enjoy CPX games. I do enjoy seeing most of the people that are there. Well, I enjoy seeing some of the people that are at CPX games, but like it's kind of like, well, I don't want to say it's like boring, but it's kind of not exciting. Like the game's exciting, but like I sound like I'm insulting people. But I'm trying not to. Like
no one ever accuse you of assaulting people, Ben.
But it's like I know when I go to Black Ops, I know what the game is.
Mm-hmm.
I know who's going to be there. I know what team's going to do what. But like, and that's fine. Like it's hanging out afterwards in the camp is great. But like, I think it takes a little bit away from the game because I want that little bit of like, I want a little bit of that fear of like, me and my group of people are going over here, and I don't know which way to go, left or right. And if I make the wrong decision, I might be like walking into some bullshit because I don't know like how the field's set up. And like, they may be ready for me. It's shit like that. I don't know.
Well, it's kind of the opposite for me because I mean I started the whole scenario thing for the paintball, and now I really just like hanging out more. I mean, honestly, it's like I like just going and hanging out, hanging out, Capital Punishment, Headhunters, all the other guys. Of course, Legionnaires, PBS. I mean, Task Force, all the guys. I actually like just going around the camps and meeting everybody and talking shit and drinking beers, and I kind of enjoy that now.
Well, I'm not allowed in some camps, so it's okay.
You can come with me though; they'll let you in with me. You'll be all right.
But yes, like Lomax and Chuck are saying, I'm trying to say it's predictable, but like predictable's not a bad word. It's just I don't
But
want to play.
It's
I don't wanna play
paintball,
6
though.
games.
I mean, you kind of know what's, I mean, it's paintball. I mean, you could only change it up so much. I mean, you're there to play paintball.
Well, actually, since we're talking about that,
Okay, yeah, let's talk it.
change stuff. That's like whenever you brought the trifecta, I thought that was a great idea because we have a little thing going here. Like,
I'm not just a pretty face. I got ideas. I got a thinking brain.
In order to win the main prize, you have to go to 3 games that are on 3 different fields, produced by 3 different people. And like, if I think that can be something that could actually be, you were talking about what to do in the future. I think that can be expanded in the future. Like a series of games with different producers at different fields and like different style games. Like, I think that's like something like, and like the prize package makes it valuable to go to all the different games. Like, I'm not saying don't go to fucking CPX or don't go to this game, don't go to that game. I'm saying we're trying to like put something out that's weird and unique. So you go to my game, it's gonna be different than your game. Your game's different than Jason's. Different regions of the country. That could be done too. Like if Chuck's saying different regions of the country, that can be done too. Like I don't know if it's doable this year or right now, but like I think it can be something that can be grown. Like like it's gonna take a little bit of time.
Yeah, we just threw this together. Like I don't know what
you just threw it together. You threw it together. You said, "Hey, you 2 dumb guys that play paintball, and one of you guys produces Let's Play games. How about like we do something fucking amazing?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm on board." Like, you're the one who came up with this shit, but like, I don't know. Like I say, I don't know how my game's going to perform, so I can't really say. I'm gonna like, oh, let's jump in on it right now.
No, I can say your game will do fine.
I can say if things go well, it's probably something that can be discussed in the future. Where like, I know you have 2 games planned this year, but like,
play it, yes.
Okay. So what I'm saying is like one of your games could be part of the whatever the trifecta becomes. One of your games can be like that, and then you can have another game that's not part of it, because like maybe we go to 5 games and like 5 games. Here's your 5 different producers, your 5 different fields, your 5 different types of games, and like you can also like do like a series of some of these games like Fold a Gap and like I can't remember. Some of them up north, they have real big followings of, I played for blue this year, I'm gonna play for blue next year, I'm gonna play for blue next year. Well, maybe this is a way to do that with our games. Like they don't have to be the exact same theme, but play for blue team because blue team's fucking defending champs or whatever. Like, it's an idea, and I say,
yeah, as long as you can coordinate it with all the producers. I mean, the idea was, I was like, hey, I know both these guys. I like these guys. I've never played your game, but I played Jace's games. It was a good game. Let's help promote all the games together. I mean, it just makes sense, right? I mean, in North Carolina, look, North Carolina doesn't know how lucky they are. They have some really great fields, some great games right there. Virginia, we used to have cool stuff, and it's tank, man. I feel bad. I'm trying to bring it back, but you can only do so much. But yeah, I mean, you got some great stuff in North Carolina. It's like, why not coordinate some stuff in North Carolina and try to get something together? So, I mean, that was the idea. Just try to help y'all. Try to help y'all's games out.
When you pitched the idea to me, I'm not trying to help our games out. Damn, someone's cocky. Anyway, when you pitched the idea to me, you're like, man, I lost Fold a Gap. Jason lost Fold a Gap. We need you to fucking step in and like really give us a winner.
Nobody remembers that. Fold a Gap, that was like 2 months ago. Nobody remembers that shit. This paintball, man.
You're like the 2 top dogs in Warsaw. We got our dick slapped. We need you in your game. I was like, I'm gonna save you guys. That's what I showed up for.
I'm 0-2 for XO at command decisions right now.
And you're doing it again in April.
And I'm doing it again because I'm an idiot. I would. I know some people don't like them. Team Venom. All right. They helped me out. They've always been great, supported me. So I'm trying to support David, Dealer. He's commanding the purple team, so I'm going to XO for him. And yeah, I'm going to be there. I mean, we're going to be outnumbered. I'm going to get my ass kicked probably. Whatever. I don't care. It's not like it's the first time it's ever happened. But
no.
You know, whatever. I'll be there with Team Venom getting shot up. It'll be a great weekend of paintball.
I'm 0-1 as a general at command decisions, so and I got my dick slapped there for so.
But I will be giving this away at command decisions.
That's another thing. Like, if we did expand, and John's saying region versus region, that's a little iffy because some states don't have big scenario presence. Like, you're saying Florida versus Georgia. Like, okay, if you actually did Florida versus Georgia, I know North Carolina players would want to come. And
well, I mean, you're always going to have other people. You know, I mean, you can't. It's like North Carolina, Virginia. I'm not looking at license. Like you register for whoever. Whatever team you want to play for.
It's just hard because, like, also there's not a lot of scenario teams out of Georgia in the first place. Like I can probably name like 2 or 3. That's about it.
We got like 10 guys for 13th out there.
Yeah, well, that's I can name 4 then.
Yeah, there you go. 13 Legionnaires.
I think
Lagarde Dowdy out there, Georgia.
I think doing regions is cool. Like you can do it for certain. You can do certain regions. Like you can do like North Carolina versus South Carolina. You really couldn't do because
I think
there's a lot more players in North Carolina than South Carolina. Like South Carolina used to have some pretty good fields. I think they've kind of gone away a little bit. But like you could probably do Carolinas versus Georgia and Florida, something like that. That would probably work.
Yeah. Like
Deep South versus Carolinas. I know there's like teams out of Atlanta, they're speedball teams. I know that.
I mean, they'll come out. That was kind of the nice thing about the whole North Carolina Virginia thing. It was like it was kind of an automatic recruiting type thing. You know, you automatically, for bragging rights, they wanted to go to those teams, you know? So, I mean, we had 80 guys, you know, come up for North Carolina, you know? I mean, we had guys from Jersey and South Carolina, everywhere else, but still we had like 80 guys come up for Carolina. You know, we had 130 guys or whatever from, you know, from Virginia, but still, I mean, it was, you know.
What I was thinking was like, you know, your game is North Carolina versus Virginia. That was a unique idea, and like that could stay that way. But like also,
well, thank you.
You know, North Carolina's blue team or whatever. What North Carolina's blue or red or whatever.
North Carolina's red. Yeah, we swapped it.
You could actually like, not every game would have to be region versus region. You could still be like, well, your red team is North Carolina, but you can also support red team at this game, or you can support blue team at this game, and you can actually have like a series going of North Carolina versus Florida is the best damn idea I've ever heard in my life. I'm not gonna lie, like Mike Jameson, he's a genius right here on Facebook. North Carolina versus Florida would probably be great because Florida could get their asses whooped.
I don't know. Somebody tag Desi on this, but I don't know, man.
I think North Carolina versus Florida would be a great series of games for somebody to produce. Like, I think 1 year it had to be a North Carolina field, 1 year be a Florida field. And don't get me wrong about these other games, like
or you beat them halfway, kind of. You know, the new Black Ops South Carolina fields are getting ready to come up. Boom, North Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, right there.
And see, like, and we got these rivalries right now. Like, we've got rivalries right now. Like, we got rivalries like one of the rivalries is Warsaw versus NATO every year, and most people choose a side they want to go on. Why do you choose one side over the other? Because that's what we do.
because that's.
But why are you Warsaw? Because that's what we do. Let's start some fresh new rivalries. Let's do some shit like Florida versus North Carolina rivalry. Let's do our series red versus blue. Actually, we can change our colors. We can do green versus purple. I don't give a shit. Like I think
Joe Perez versus Ben Painter rivalry.
I am way prettier than
Commanded. Book it.
I am way prettier than Joe, so I would win every damn thing.
What?
Look, pretty people win shit. I'm prettier than Joe. Done.
Lemonade drinking contest.
I would fuck him up.
I don't know, man.
Let me move Mike a little closer here. I would fuck anybody up in a drinking contest ever. Like if anybody ever challenged me to a drinking contest, I guarantee you're taking years off your fucking life.
Oh my God! What? It's top of the half hour. It's top of the half hour. We got to read off. Got to read off the games here. All right, hey, Bones and Ass is March 4th and 5th. All right, so if you're watching this, you haven't decided what team you want to come to Red Team. All right, with Chuck Garza, because that's where I'm playing. Vince, whatever team he's on.
What he's saying is he's too scared to lose again because Foda fucked him up. And he wants to get a win, so he's going with a team that has won every year so far. That's what he's saying. All right, you can go ahead.
What? Anyways, what? I mean, come on. Blue Team has recruited basically everyone. What are you talking about?
Do you understand? Okay, I'm going to give a dictionary lesson here. Here's my dictionary lesson of like what recruitment is.
Okay.
Recruitment is people saying they want to play for you, but it's not guaranteeing they're going to play for you.
Oh. Well, I actually play for people I say I'm going to play for.
Not everybody does that shit. Like, you'll get guys that are like, for 6 straight months, like, I'm playing for you. I'm coming out. We're going to do this shit. And then day of the game, they're like, yeah,
Really? Really, Ben? Really, Ben? That's never happened to me before.
I definitely did that.
You son of a bitch.
Man, I got issues.
That's fine.
I got issues.
And come on, man. Spring trifecta, all right? End game at Paintball Central, March 25th. All right? North Carolina versus Virginia, Splat Brothers, April 1st and 2nd. I am raffling off $1,000 if we get 300 pre-regs out there, all right? All right, we're gonna finish this. Yeah, for my game. It's my game only at North Carolina, Virginia. He's too cheap. He's not giving you anything. All right.
I want to make like
he's riding my tailcoats on this whole event. That's fine. I don't mind. He gives me great deals on jerseys.
I'm gonna walk away either breaking even or making about $75 on my game. So I can't afford to give $1,000 away.
All right, but we're gonna finish off the spring trifecta at Gangster's Paradise, April 29th and 30th. It was a great event. Last year you missed it. There needs to be more people there. The casino night was fantastic. My whole team had a blast at that. It was awesome, man. So you need to come on out. We're going to be raffling off. All right, the Inception designs right here. Boom. Mech Ripper body, custom, brand new. Got the freaking graphite command or control right there, and the Proflex black and red the new hotness right there. All right, so spring trifecta. You got to pre-reg for Ben's game, my game, and Jason's game whenever the freaking registrations open up because we can't control this stuff. It's the field. All right. Other than that, Sherwood Forest and Indiana 10-man Woods Ball tournament's going to be being held. It's going to be on the Castle Field, the Hyperball, and the Mounds early bird until June 30th. It's $550. If you like 10-man, you want to travel, go to Indiana. All right, moving right along.
Well, I'm gonna read some comments real fast because I just saw some fucking lot. I just saw the biggest lie I've ever seen in my life.
It said I'm more beautiful than you.
Yeah, Rob Maryland just said, "This is not true. He wants a balanced game for Bones and Ashes."
Who? Me? You're right, I did.
Maryland. No, Rob Maryland. Let me tell you, I got screenshots. I'll tell you the direct opposite of that shit.
He's like, "Fuck them guys."
He said, "I'm recruiting everybody in the damn region because he wants to win."
He did that for Gangster's Paradise.
Yeah. So Rob's over here lying to everybody, but he says he doesn't want a lopsided game like Folda. You're not gonna get a lopsided game like Folda because Folda is very uniquely lopsided.
Stop hating on Folda, man. Come on.
I don't hate Folda. Folda is lopsided every year.
Folda is a great game. It's its own entity.
It's a good game.
Yeah,
But
Come on, man. We
it's gonna be
can't
lopsided.
we can't get Eric to throw in a tank for this whole raffle thing if you're going to be shitting on Folda.
I'm not hating on the game. I'm just saying it's going to be lopsided. You can't fucking have a field that big with that many players on it with a rivalry of I'm fucking Warsaw, I'm NATO, and then changing generals every so often. There's always going to be a side that gets their ass beat. That's just the way it's going to work.
Yeah,
that's just the way it's going. That's the way it's going to happen because you're going to get guys that are you're going to get people that are going to be like, well, I only play for this one side, and then they're going to get a general that shows up to play for that side, and that general's going to recruit. So he gets all the players that play for that side, plus all the people he recruited or they recruited, and then you get other players that I'm not going to play for that side. I'm not going to play for that guy, and it becomes a lopsided game because the field's so damn big. And there's so many people there. It's always going to be lopsided until there's issues that have to be fixed out to where somehow you get a lot of these teams like, we're friends with each other, so we won't play with each other. Well, that's how you get a lopsided game. Like back in the day, whenever Venom and PBS had the biggest two damn teams in the damn community here, and they would play with each other. Not play with each other, but play alongside each other. That just made a whole shit ton of players on that one side, like just those two teams alone. And then you had the teams that wanted to play with PBS and ones that wanted to play with Venom. So you got them like you got all these motherfuckers all together. So it causes a lopsided that way. Or you could have been PBS plays one side, Venom plays the other side. All PBS's people play this side, all Venom's people play, and it could have been like. Just kick each other's asses. It would have been a little more even.
Well, I mean, maybe the producers need to look at the teams and,
But see, then that takes away from recruiting. It's a whole double-sided beast there.
Well, I mean, teams could come in as undecided or swing team, whatever. But
yeah.
Maybe for the larger teams, if they offer price breaks or something like that, or whatever, or for even like a single event sponsorship, for say, hey, you come play my game, you will get you a discount on paint, whatever, and I could put you on whatever side. I mean, that's something I'm open to. I mean, I don't mind that. Not saying that's something I'm doing, but I mean, yeah.
Some fields have done that before. Some producers have.
Like it helps, level things out, even if it takes a little bit out of your pocket, as far as a producer, it helps the game as a whole. If you can, even if it's like, hey, I need 20, free registrations and be able to give a certain amount of people a discount on paint and just don't, cause like, hey, I get paid off paint. That's what I do. Paint sales. So for an event, I get money off paint sales and say, hey, as long for these people, whatever they say, if they get paint for $50 case, $45 case, that's your money. I don't get any money off that, and just let me be able to put these people where I need them. And you can offer that to a team, and then that's what I sometimes you got to just kind of think outside the box a little bit on that as far as producer to make a better event as a whole for everyone to be able to come back for. So
and see, like that's another thing. Like when I started playing paintball in 2015 here, not everybody was buddy with each other. So you had teams that wanted to play against each other.
Why not? We always do shit together. Why not be buddy?
But that makes it where I want to play with this team over here. I want to play with this team over here. That's how teams get lopsided and all. That's how sides get lopsided.
I mean, but we got friends with a bunch of different teams though. It's just you just kind of like, well, I'm going to play with them on this one. I'll play with you at that one. You just kind of spread it out. At the same time, I like shooting my friends anyway. So,
man, if this wasn't a chat with two quote unquote producers talking LOL, who won't change LOL? Scott Zenzo, I think that was English. I think he's talking about how we're like. I think he's talking about how we're two producers trying to want change in the community. I do want. I want change.
I think we're affecting change. What are you talking about?
I don't specifically want change. I want more options. I don't take anything. I'm not taking away anything from any game that's out there. Like this whole thing that we're doing with 3 games right here for now is kind of CPX like. It's CPX adjacent. We're not trying to compete with anybody. I'm not trying to compete with anybody. But I do think that the community needs something. And when you mention it, yes, this is what the community needs right now, I think.
I don't know. I mean, I like CPX. Like I said before, when I was driving up to my game, Hanu messaged me, was like, hey, I heard everything's going really great for your game. I'm really proud of you, man. You're doing great. So, I mean, he didn't have to do that. Jason Mann hit me up. Hey, I'm sorry I can't make it. I hear everything's going really good for you, man. That's awesome. I'm really proud of you. I mean, I don't have any hate for anybody. I mean, it's hard. It's not easy producing a game, even a single day event. And however people want to run their game, that's on them. Like I say, I'm trying to put a game together. The North Carolina Virginia game, to me, that's a game for players. I'm basically paying myself as far as like staff, like everyone else, and then everything else. Once we're done with $1,000 cash giveaway, we're getting reimbursed for the Inception Design Ripper Mech that we're giving away at freaking Command Decisions in April 29th and 30th. At the end of the spring trifecta, you got to start. You got to start that whole spring trifecta at Ben's game though, at in game at Paintball Central, back in March 25th. But I mean, however you want to run a game, that's fine. Like I say, I'm not in it for the money. I mean, I just want to have a fun game, hang out with my friends. That's what I'm doing.
Wait,
so
you're getting reimbursed for stuff?
Reimbursed?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
All this just come out of my pocket.
Well, it's out of my pocket. You think, you think Splat Bros is like, hey, here's a couple $100 to buy a Ripper Mech to raffle off.
Like I said, I don't know.
That's coming out of my profit, man. What are you talking about?
You getting a profit?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming I'll make money. I'm banking on this. Look, man, I already had to make that freaking drive on Thursday last year, all the way up to Hopewell, Virginia, after I pulled out $3,500 out of my bank account to pay referees because I didn't know how many people are even pre-registered. And I was like, I may make nothing. I may lose my ass on this. I have no idea. 2 people could walk on this field. I have no idea.
I have a feeling that my best scenario is breaking even on this. Like, yeah, I'm not really. Like I say, I never really aspired to be a game producer. So it's one of those things. Like they're like, so what do you want to get paid for this game? I'm like, I don't fucking know. So I don't even know. But
well, I mean, I don't think people go out and be like, hey, I want to start producing games. I mean, it just kind of happens. It fell in my lap, fell in your lap. I mean,
but I think the whole trifecta thing is an awesome idea.
Well, thank you, Ben.
I think expanding it would probably be a great idea.
I think if anyone wants to hop in on this, I mean, we're open. I think we could have a nice little council of producers here.
But I think every producer would have to put something into the pot, though. Like we're doing right now. All 3 of us are putting something into the pot to make it better. So the prize package. I think if everybody threw in on something, it would make it a little better. And then we all could have our little council, like you said, but not put any input into each other's games. That'd be
I mean, however you want on your game, that's your game. I mean, I guess you could make it. You could make it a little more. I guess you could maybe get the same generals or something, or across the board to make it a little more cohesive. So at the end, maybe it meant more. I don't know.
Or I mean, you don't have at least have the generals from the same teams, so that at the end of the series, you have a series winner.
Right. You can't have whack ass generals like Walt on your, I'm just so
Chris, look, a bunch of vowels said that's a sweet headband.
I know. That's Captain America, Chris Agoya right there. So 9Ball gave me that, and I'm very happy to hear that she is not leaving North Carolina because I thought she was moving, and I was very upset about that. So yes. Task Force Legion. Task Force Legion. That's part of my family, man.
My family is right about here.
Well,
unnamed booze.
And by the way, in case people didn't know, all right, Task Force Legion stood on top of Benchery all freaking weekend. All right, those guys, they brought them lunch up there in a wagon. Those guys stayed up there all weekend. All weekend, they were up that freaking hill, man. God bless you, Chris. That man has dedication. That's an Army guy right there. You can tell.
That's what airsofters do.
Oh, God.
The first year,
all right, that's it. I'm leaving. We're talking about airsoft now. I'm out of here.
Like those dudes, I was reffing down in OP Alpha, and those dudes like showed up, game on, sat down beside a tree back to back, and popped out their lunch. I'm like, we're like 10 minutes into the game. I'm like, all right. My mom is not an airsofter. She hates everything. Oh wait, I got family issues. You can't use that word, Lagarde.
Lagarde.
You're gonna get banned for that one, probably.
What do you say?
It's a word that you can't.
Lagrande. What are you doing, man?
He's doing the same thing Finley did last week or last show.
Rochelle.
Beer me, Rochelle. So anyway, what got you into producing games? Did you ask me? Damn it!
It was pretty easy because Ryan Harris, Hitman from Venom, and Lace the Villain from Wig Splitters were talking shit on Facebook, and I was trolling them. And I was like, they were talking about North Carolina, and and basically, how dominant. Ryan was talking about how dominant North Carolina was, which they were, and Lace went there was like, well, you got all the Virginia teams playing with you, and then that just kind of right there put it all together. So. I mean, it was like a year in the making. Yeah, there's actually paintball teams in Virginia, Ben.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like a whole bunch of people in North Carolina went to Virginia to play.
No, we just had to travel down. We travel down to North Carolina all the time. There's just not a whole lot of scenario play in Virginia, unfortunately. So,
Chris Bunch of Val said his 2-year-old just said y'all are his friends, and he said, "Shake my head, I love you guys." It's not really what he said, but I'm gonna say it like that.
Wait, we're his friends?
Apparently, we're his 2-year-old's friends.
Oh, okay, cool.
So whenever we see his 2-year-old, we can share a beer with him. It's cool.
Stop it. My son had his first beer with us at Endless Legends last year. So that was 17-year-old. Well, that's illegal.
Whoa.
But yeah, so he had his first beer with the team. Yeah.
Wait, his first beer.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was root beer. No, it was a beer.
He was 21. All right, cool.
Well, I mean, he'll be 18, so I'm like, hey, you're a grown ass man. I mean, you can have a beer. Come on.
Back in the day, you could be 18 and drink.
My dad didn't care.
Like, when I was in Germany, it was like 16-year-olds out there drinking.
Right. I mean, you're not getting sloshed. It's like, hey, here's a beer. Try,
Let me tell you, whenever we followed the German rules, with alcohol for some reason, but we didn't follow them with drugs. In Germany, all drugs are legal. Well, were legal anyway when I was there, but we couldn't do drugs. But 18-year-olds could drink beer because 18-year-olds could drink beer in Germany. It's stupid.
Right. Well, I mean, you could do that here until the federal government. But anyway,
we would get 18-year-olds that would show up to Germany and just get shit-faced drunk the first night and be stupid. It was a good time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on. I was in the infantry from 18 years till 21. I couldn't drink for that long. So, come on.
We had a kid go out Friday night, get a DUI, and then went out Sunday night and got a second DUI. Yeah, we got locked down for a little while. 18-year-olds drinking freely in a different country is an awful idea.
Rochelle is bringing me in a craft beer. What is? Oh God, what is that? Oh yeah. No. The franchise is. He doesn't like IPAs. Not many of them.
IPAs taste so fucking bad.
It's. I'm like, whoever says they're good, you're lying. You are lying because they're bitter to the. It's horrible.
They taste like flowers.
It's. Ugh. What do we got here? We got a fruited sour pineapple mango from Captain Lawrence Brewing Company. There we go. There we go. Low Max. I got me a nice craft beer here.
That sounds quite strange.
It's not bad.
Anybody who drinks IPAs are awful people.
I like sours, gosas. If anybody wants to be getting anything, that's sours, gosas. That's my jam. I am a Belgian wheat kind of guy.
Belgian wheat's good.
Yeah, Ben, you just get him liquor. Bottom of the shelf is fine. Whatever.
4 Locos is what I need.
Boone's Farm, Mad Dog 2020. Whatever. He's
like.
Is anybody even watching this?
Yeah, there's like 6 people, which is weird. Make comments like Lomax said there are 2 good IPAs: Wicked Weed, Pernicious, and Mighty Citra from Natty Greens. Red Stag is the greatest fucking drink ever made.
The Voodoo Ranger IPA, the juicy one, that's pretty good. I'll give them that. But a lot of IPAs, I don't know. It's too much, man.
It's like eating potpourri. It's awful.
But I did have a Bud Light with lunch. We went to the sushi place, and it was so bad.
I can't do Bud Light.
No.
Water.
I was like, this is just not good.
Red Stag is a great drink, though. I just want everybody to know that.
Red Stag.
Like
they sponsor you? They sponsor you?
No.
Well, why are you putting them in there? So if anybody wants a Captain Lawrence Brewing Company right here, go to Boonies in Moyock, North Carolina. They got all this fantastic craft beers. Check them out. They got all kinds of stuff.
If anybody wants unnamed booze, like go to the ABC store.
Way to go. Way to hawk that shit, Ben. You're the salesman.
Oh, shit.
So anyways, Bones and Ash is March, 4th and 5th. Red Team, come on out. March 4th and 5th at Black Ops, Fayetteville, CPX event.
It'll be fun. Same people you see every damn time.
Come, because it's the same idiots out there every time. You know who we are.
There may be like fake green props again this year. Who knows?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That was like put random bricks everywhere.
Look, when that guy crawled in that ditch to pull that brick out, I was like, "You gotta be kidding me, man!"
That made my life. That made my life so much better. Like everybody's like, the 4WO didn't do anything. Yes, the fuck we did, and we laughed our asses off.
You have no idea.
Like we may not have like done stuff like publicly, but in order for me to spend 2 minutes making fake props, and then us spend like another like 15 minutes putting them on the field, it was a great thing to see. Like,
allegedly, I saw a lot of green trophies on Hanu's table.
I was trying to pick some tiny green trophy.
I said, "Oh my god!"
Like John Hofmeister was trying to protect the green trophy. Dude, I want to know like if anybody picked up a green stick. That's all it was. It was a stick from that fell out of the tree. I painted it green.
Well, look, the trophies, I'll give you that. Like, okay, but when the guy went down into the ditch to get that green brick, I was like, "Come on, man! It's a piece of a brick."
It was legitimately a brick, and like I spray painted a couple rocks.
They're like anything green. I heard a guy, anything green, grab it. I was like, "Oh Jesus!"
There were a couple like Mountain Dew balls. I spray painted green.
Yeah, you might have been asking a little too much on that one.
We will not do that again this year. So if you see any kind of green props on the field, they're totally legit.
I have nothing to do with that. That if anybody it's Ben Painter. That's not me.
Any green prop on the field at Bones and Ashes is totally legit. I would not do that again. I would never make fun of somebody's game.
Whoa, again? That would mean that you're admitting guilt the first time. No, allegedly. Allegedly, Ben. No, I don't know.
In my mind, I was thinking about doing it, but I never did it. So yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
You cannot trace any like receipts back to me for Party City for many trophies. And
it was good.
Spray paint from Lowe's.
It was
you
good.
cannot trace that back to me at all.
It was good though.
But I think it's awesome. Like I think we could have done more if like paintball players were easier to talk to and like smarter. We could have like organized better.
Wait, smarter? Are you questioning the the intelligence of paintball players?
Every damn day of my life. Like, I've run paintball teams before. I've run paintball teams before, and I've run paintball groups before. Yeah, it's every day. I'm like, why am I doing this for?
Oh,
Like, I sometimes question my intelligence. Just like, am I smart or am I dumb? Like,
yeah.
I play paintball. I must be dumb too.
Are you saying it would just be easier just to show up and just play paintball and go home?
That's what I do now usually, yeah. I mean, I miss the team thing sometimes, but I don't know. It's not something like I'm going to jump into and like, yeah, let's just do this shit. Trying to be I'm not. You're not HR for PBS. You're just like a dude that Jason dumps shit off on.
You talk about Lomax?
Yeah. You're just like anything Jason doesn't want to do. He's like, Lomax, you're
Lomax.
HR for the team.
Lomax do this. Lomax
like,
do this.
Oh,
Okay.
You're our HR guy. Would you go ahead and make sure that one guy over there is wearing his pants right? Like, Lomax, go over here and make sure that guy's coloring in the pictures correctly.
Oh my God.
I was the PR guy for the fucking PBS, and I wasn't even on PBS.
You were the PR guy.
That shows you how like your title there means so much. PR.
So with this so 4WO shit show, I hear you're gonna have what a knife wielding champion coming on soon.
Yep, Ben Probst is gonna be on here.
Yeah, Ben Probst. I'm kind of excited about that. I kind of stalked him a little bit on Facebook about his little events, his little knife events. That's pretty cool, man.
We're gonna talk about all things ginger.
All things ginger.
He's a good paintball player too, though. Like whenever I started playing paintball, like PCM, Port City Militia were the fucking big dogs on the coast. Like,
really, never heard of them.
Yeah, they were 2015. They were the big dogs. They were the gatekeepers on the coast. Like, if you went out to Adventure Beach or anything near the area, you had to deal with PCM, and PCM was a pain in the ass because they were actually good players. They knew what they were doing. They shot the fuck out of you.
So wait, you said they were good players. See, that insinuates that
they've all got gray hair now, except for Stephen Beaker, who has this COVID beard still. But they're all old, man. Like John Stepp's like 90 years old, and he's not as slimmer as he used to be.
John Stepp.
But no,
oh man,
they just don't play as much as they used to. But back when they were active, when they were active, they were definitely a force to reckon with. So like when you showed up at Adventure Beach or whatever, and you knew PCM was against you, you knew that you were like going to have to step your fucking game up because they shot you a lot whenever they shot you. But he's been around for a while. Like he's been on speedball teams. Like he's been with PCM forever. He's a good paintball player. He just one day he decided he didn't want to be a fat guy anymore and then started playing with knives. That's weird. And he has a Proflex hoarder. He's got a bunch of stuff. He's a chicken hoarder. He's a fucking cat hoarder. He hoards everything now.
Wait, chicken hoarder?
He's got a bunch of chickens in his yard now. Like when you go to his house and you park your car when you get ready to leave and you go to reverse, you have to check underneath your car for chickens and cats. Like, it's just okay, well, yeah. Like, most time he's like picking up chicken and cat and like walking around. So yeah, he's got some cool cats and some chickens that run around. It used to be dinosaurs.
So what will this be the next show that Ben's coming on, or?
I don't think so. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit because I got Henny and Rob coming on soon. I think next week.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll watch that.
They're going to talk about Bones and Ashes stuff. So.
Oh yeah,
then,
that's exciting.
And sometime after that, I'm having my generals on, and I guess you're going to come on with your generals one day.
Yeah, we could do that.
And then Lomax is going to come on and talk about PR or HR about how I'm human resources. I go get gas for generators.
Or we could bring Lomax on and talk about why IPAs suck.
IPAs do suck.
See, look, here's my idea for a show. We all go to a local brewery and we drink beer there. That's the show. That's the show.
It'll be great, but you get the brewer's consent. It was like, we're gonna be in there talking shit.
Yeah, we're gonna come in here. We're gonna pay you money for beer. We're gonna put a little phone up on a stand, and we're gonna talk shit about paintball and beer. Is that okay?
Or we could do one from my hot tub.
No, I'm not getting a hot tub with you, Ben. Look, you've been asking for years now. Stop. All right, I'm not doing it. Okay, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I'm in, but it's looking belligerent. That sounds better than having Robin Henning on the show. Yeah, getting drunk, like I've always wanted to do a show from like a brewery. I think I had the opportunity one time, but like once again, I ruined shit. So
you need to follow through. You need to follow through, Ben. Stop quitting. Stick with it, man.
I can't get along with people, and like
look. Wait, come on. I mean, you have to be the bigger man. You gotta be. You gotta do a self-assessment. All right. How can I handle this person? What do they need? What's their love language? You gotta be a people person, Ben.
It's easier to go, man, that sucks. I'm leaving.
Yeah. Hey, you're a dick. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Exactly. That's what I do.
No. See, you can't do that, Ben.
Yeah, you can.
No.
You can do the paintball too. Like, oh, you're a dick. I'm gonna shoot you really bad. I'm not talking anymore. But anyway. Ben's hot tub is awesome, by the way. I ain't gonna lie.
Well,
what?
It's an hour and 30 already. Well, we need to go ahead and hit the. We need to hit this back up, Ben. We got to hit up our games again, bub. All right. Hey, in game March. In game the spring trifecta. In game March 26th. March 25th. I'm sorry. Paintball Central, North Carolina versus Virginia at Splat Brothers, April 1st and 2nd. I will be raffling off $1,000. We get 300 players pre-reg on that one. All right, that's just for my game, not Ben's. He's cheap. Or Jason. All right, Command Decisions, Gangster's Paradise, April 29th and 30th. That's going to be the spring trifecta raffle. We'll be raffling off this baby right here. All right, we got Inception Designs, Ripper Mech, brand new in the box with the control graphite loader right there. And Mr. Ben Painter is donating a Proflex, the brand new red and black. There it is. He gets confused. He's got 1,000 different Proflexes right there.
I've got 28, I think.
My wife 28. Took my beer. Hold up.
Rochelle took your beer?
Rochelle took my beer.
Pete Russell is here now.
Who's Pete
Russell?
Hey, what's up, Pete?
And Chuck and Robert are arguing in the comments. I think they should fight.
Where they are, they should scrap.
They should mud wrestle at Bones and Ashes
for charity.
You know what? The best thing to come out of the show right now: charity mud wrestling between Rob and Chuck at Bones and Ashes Friday night.
There you go. Friday or Saturday, we'll take it either way.
We can make the mud.
We'll make the mud. We'll bring the kiddie pool.
I think this is the best idea. And if you guys don't do it, then you are taking money away from charity, and you are awful fucking people.
Think of the orphans.
Think of the hot orphan 18-year-olds that.
No. The kids. Think of the kids. Think of the orphans, Rob.
So let's do this. If Chuck and Rob do not agree to do this charity mud wrestling event, they are awful people.
Horrible.
We're not doing Jello because then fucking.
No, we gotta buy Jello. We can just throw mud in there. That's fine.
Did you guys see the cupcake eating contest last year?
Yeah, what idiot arranged that?
Somebody is going to lose a finger if we do Jello.
Wait, what?
There are showers at the field at Bones and Ashes, and I have a black card from Planet Fitness. That means I can take a friend with me, and we can ride in your vehicle while you're covered in mud, and we can go to Planet Fitness and you can take a shower.
Or we can just spray them off with a water hose either way.
Or we can spray you off the water hose, or we got beer coolers that are going to have ice in them, and you're probably going to feel like shit when we do it. Or, we honestly have the showers. So I'm putting a challenge right now. Tim said he's going to put the challenge there. We got to find a charity that enjoys mud and dudes.
Aim.
Wrestle mud.
Aim right there. Charity right there at Black Ops.
Dudes that wrestle mud. So we're going.
Yeah. Aim Athletics. Come on.
I need to put money towards this right now. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start pushing this real hard because I really want this to happen. Chuck versus Rob, mud wrestling at Bones and Ashes.
Wait. Is this Roman Greco? Is this freestyle? Is this like WWE? What are the rules set we're talking
Sumo
here?
style. We're putting them in diapers. And
sumo.
It's modified sumo because we're gonna put you in a diaper, and then in order to win, you have to lay on top of the other guy for 3 seconds. That's it. We're good. We are in this. You said you did not want to do the 4WO cupcake eating contest this year, Rob. So we're not doing it, but we're doing this instead. You cannot say no. It's done.
Mud wrestling.
I will make you a cardboard belt for the champion. Joel Fogelman, how dare you? I love Joel.
Look, Savage Patch Kids will donate aluminum foil to put over top the cardboard. So
Pete, yes, I know I'm bizarre. Thank you.
Thank you,
Joel
Pete.
Fogelman is watching this. I love Joe Fogelman. I don't know why.
All right.
He's a nice guy. I haven't seen Joel in forever, though. He's part of the Greensboro crew. I've known Joel for way too many years. But anyway, we're going back to this. Mud wrestling. All right.
Mud wrestling.
We're always doing stupid stuff at other people's games. We should probably do something stupid at our games.
I had an idea. But I need to find tricycles.
And you need to find a place to ride the tricycles.
That's true.
So, okay. I got an idea also. Okay. We did a charity fundraiser for muscular dystrophy one year where you got a Power Wheels vehicle.
Okay.
And you had to ride down this giant muddy hill. And let me tell you, I was scared shitless, but we did anyway. That kind of stuff's fun. Power Wheels is better than a tricycle. I'm going to throw that out right now.
Well, yeah, you don't have to pedal.
We need to find a hill, though.
Why a hill?
Because it's scary as shit going down a hill in a fucking Power Wheels. I thought I was going to die for a minute.
There's a hill at Command City.
We had to cover it with mud, though. So we got to find a place that has a muddy hill, which I'm not sure where we can find that at.
No.
Okay, this idea is scrap, but back to mud wrestling.
Mud wrestling. I mean, you can do that anywhere.
Especially Bones and Ashes when you got Rob and Chuck together.
Why not?
Dude, wait. They have water hoses out of the fruit stand.
Look, hear me out. I had an idea. Bones and Ashes. All right. We should have a naval battle. Come on, cardboard boats in the pond. We shoot at each other with paintball. Come on, let's do it.
Do you understand what's in that pond?
Bad stuff.
Yes.
Don't drink the water.
Pete just said they have a hill, and that charity fundraiser was probably the funnest, most scariest thing I've ever done in my life. So I think that's a good call too. We might be able to do that one. I've got video of me busting my ass on the hill.
I'm game.
You understand in a Power Wheels going downhill when you're I was 250 pounds back then. When you're going downhill, that steering wheel doesn't do anything, and there are no brakes. So you're just going faster and faster until you get to the bottom.
So you can just randomly roll down a hill. Really, is all you're doing.
As long as you get past the little tape there. But
so you don't need a Power Wheel then.
You need Power Wheels because it makes it scarier. Because Power Wheels go extremely fast downhill. They break and shit, but they go so fast. Don't say shit about LARPing again. This is not LARPing. This is LARPing. This is fun. This is charity fundraising. We're not shooting damn.
Who is that? Sean Caps?
We're not shooting slingshots at a balloon during a paintball game. This is different shit. This is charity stuff here, guy.
It's for charity. This is not during the game. This is off-field activity after the game's over.
You
Right.
get no points at all.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the game.
So
This is just
buying
drunk people, doing dumb stuff. Yeah.
we're buying adult diapers, extra large for Chuck, double extra large for Rob, and we're gonna put you guys in the fucking mud, and you're gonna fight each other until one person wins. And then I don't understand how the charities part's gonna work, but then we donate money to charity.
I think you would have to put money towards who do you think is going to win, maybe.
It's not LARP. We're not doing naval battles and mud wrestling for points. We're doing stuff because we're fucking stupid and drunk. Like,
Yeah.
If we were doing mud wrestling for points during the game, that's LARPing. This is fun shenanigans.
No,
because you run a fruit stand at fucking Bones and Ashes, that doesn't mean hi.
If you want to hear about game stuff, you should have listened to the first half, like first hour. We're past that now. Now it's just dumb stuff.
Joel, tell Alicia I said hi to. I miss that little girl. She's a pain in my butt, but I miss her. Mud Dog. Dude, the Mudder Dome sounds great. There is a Wasteland weekend that does a Thunderdome every year. It's in California. Like it's the whole community is LARPing. It's like you had to dress up like it's the end of the world, and like, but you actually get to go in to actually like Wasteland community, and like the booze is free, fighting in the Thunderdome's free. Like they actually have the actual real Thunderdome set up, but it's not like real weapons. It's like foam weapons. You got to beat each other, but it sounds fun.
Why do you know about this?
Because I was going to get out of paintball a couple years ago and do random stupid shit.
And do LARPing?
Yes. There's also Nuke Lana, but whatever. It would have been fun getting hammered and like they have like actually like car shows they do, like cars that are set up for like post-apocalypse, like women wear hardly anything at all, and it's like the Gathering of the Juggalos, but like apocalyptic stuff.
Oh man!
Look, man, I was fed up with paintball for a little bit. I can't help it. I was gonna move on to something else, and like nothing else fit my fancy.
Oh,
like there was a LARPing thing down the road from me where like you paid all weekend, you got a cabin, and you had to like buy foam stuff. I'm like, that's cool. I want to get like really drunk and show up, and like if you drink, you get kicked out. I'm like, okay, I'll get kicked out. Thunderdome scenario. If we could build a Thunderdome, I'd be down for it. Like Mad Max style, real like not like the new Mad Max, but like the Mel Gibson Mad Max Thunderdome. If we could do a scenario about that,
Tina Turner singing.
If Lomax dresses up as Tina Turner, we'll do it. We don't need another hero.
That's right.
I know this. Like,
the Raggedy Man.
The Thunderdome would be the greatest thing. Like with real weapons, like chainsaws and shit. Fuck, I'm down. Let us settle our grudges in the middle of Thunderdome right now.
Book it, man. There you go. That's a final battle right there.
It's like me versus like half the fucking community because everybody hates me and shit. Whatever. But
half? Come on. Don't sell yourself short. More than that.
Okay. It'd be half because most of them like wouldn't fight me because they're girls and everything.
Or they feel
the reverse card of the Magic game was awful. I hate it. Anyway, so back to our whole thing about our little trifecta thing growing.
Oh, trifecta thing, yeah.
If we did want to grow the trifecta, and there were game producers out there that do,
would that be the quadfecta? Like what? Like more games?
Well, we can still do a trifecta because Aquaman's trident was five pokes in the fucking DC movie. It was five little stinger things.
That doesn't count.
So if they call that a trident, we can call it whatever the fuck we want to a trident.
Trifecta with 5 games. Wait, what?
Come out to the spring trifecta. We got 7 games. All right. No, we can change the name, but like if other producers in other fields wanted to do it, I think the time to talk about it would be now. But
would be before we see that it's successful, or Normally they'll wait to see that it actually works, then they would hop on the bandwagon.
Pete just said he worked on the first Mad Max movie.
What?
That's a story that I think Pete needs to tell on the internet.
Pete Russell needs to come on here. We want to talk to him about this. We need to ask him questions. We need to interview Pete Russell.
I mean, Pete would be cool to have on here because he's like knows all about paintball and everything, and he's been around for a while. But like the Mad Max thing is.
I have questions I need to ask Pete. He needs to come on here.
That's awesome, Pete.
I mean, that's Australia. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, it doesn't make sense because that's like saying the movie was filmed in America, so you were on a movie. I think it's like pretty awesome. Like that's awesome though, like, being on like. Hey man, by the way, I worked on Mad Max. Like, you lead with that. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
But back to our thing. If other game producers that are hearing this want to also Razorback, damn. So if other game producers wanted to jump in on this, I think the time would be now to talk to us, like to get a group together and talk about expanding to like build the card for Razorback. Damn, Pete's been doing some crazy shit.
He's a machine, man.
Damn, dude. Like, that's what they do. Like Pete said, he built cars for his movies. That's what they do for a Wasteland Weekend. Like they build cars and do like car shows for like dangerous looking cars that would be post apocalyptic. And like, anyway, I'm LARPing apparently. Anyway, like if other producers and the other fields wanted to join our little group we got here, now would be the time to talk
contact Ben Painter. He is the representative.
See you later, Pete. Have a good dinner. Like it'll be one of those things where you can contact us and like it wouldn't be
contact Ben.
Something like I don't think it'd be doable this year. It would be something like to plan it out for 2024 and see how it goes. And then we could probably have one of the best player packages for a prize that anyone would ever have in their life because of that shit.
Absolutely. I mean, a player pack. Like,
I mean, that's just 3 games. That's just 3 producers thrown in for everybody.
Let's be honest. If you're in North Carolina, you're a paintballer. I'm sorry. If you're a real paintballer, you're going to go to Ben's game. You're going to go ahead and you're going to represent North Carolina in my game up here in Virginia. And you're going to Gangster's Paradise because that was the hottest game last year that nobody went to. So, come on, man. Let's be real. I mean, you want a shot at this? You want a shot at this? This is not a Tipman 98 we're giving away. This is an Inception Designs Ripper. All right, custom body. All right, acid anodized right here. You got the graphite control loader right here. The brand new Proflex right there. The new hotness, the red and black. It's all over the place. Probably like what's it going for now, Ben? Like $200? What is it?
It's 120 online, but like some people, it's been raffled off at 220.
Oh yeah, come on.
Once it sells out, it's gonna be way more.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to buy that Ripper E-Mech, $800, easy. Control, what are they going for? Like what? 200-ish, 180, something like that. I mean, come on, man. I mean, and if we could get somebody to throw in a tank and just go ahead and finish off that whole thing, maybe.
I think somebody would be a very happy player.
Yeah, I mean that would be hot. I mean, we're just 3 lonely, player producers that are just trying to give back to the community of which we are a part of.
Yep,
because that's what we do. That's what we do, man.
We could grow it. It could get bigger.
I mean, it could. I mean, if you're interested, if your field's interested, if you're a producer or you want to get in on this jam, contact Ben Painter, the bad guy. 4WO. Go ahead, hit him up.
You could contact the franchise, but
no, don't call me. I won't answer the phone.
It's one of those things. It's not gonna be an immediate thing to happen. It's gonna have to like work at it and make it where it's good for everybody.
Well, it's given back to the local players. I mean, even if you aren't one who travels around, you're not going to make, you can't go out of state or that far. I mean, look, Splat Brothers is 3 hours from, Black Ops. So it's not a huge travel. But I mean, at the same time, you're representing North Carolina. Now, North Carolina went up there, less people, 30 less people they had than Virginia, and still beat them last year. All right. I mean, I'm not going to lie to people. People are complaining about it. I had to tell them the truth. I'm like, what? So, I'm like, look, you had 30 more people, Virginia. I can't help it that, you got to keep people in the field. They're like, well, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, so you just didn't have enough more people. I can't help that, man. Bring better people next time. But anyway, so if you're in North Carolina, if you're in the scenario, what do you got to lose? I mean, it's a single day event. You're probably already in the area. You're within 2 hours away, probably from Greensboro. I'm at least 2 and some change, maybe 3 hours, not even. I'm driving down for a single day event. I don't live in Virginia, as some people think I do for some reason. But I'm going to go down for Ben's event. And we're going to set up a tent. Come on up, check us out. You can see all the stuff. Come up to North Carolina versus Virginia up here at Hopewell, and then go to Gangster's Paradise at Command Decisions, April 29th, 30th. We're going to raffle this thing off. You have nothing to lose. Come on, man. Let's be real. If you play paintball on a regular basis, a single day event, that's not a big expense. And then, so you got 2 travel games, or within 3 to 4 weeks apart? Come on, you can do that. You can do that.
Let's start some new rivalries.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's steer up more stuff. We can steer up locals versus out of state producers. Yeah,
that'd be great.
We'll steer it up. Controversy creates cash, Ben.
It's got potential. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. That's why as soon as you said it, I was like, okay, cool. But
it's like I'm in.
It's a conversation that can happen and go from there.
There you go. So if this is something you want to be a part of, hit up Ben Painter.
Hit Tim Grimstead over here.
Don't hit me up.
Oh, wait, I got some notes I got to share. Hold on.
What you got?
Hold on. Where's my share screen?
You got comments?
No
gripes,
comments.
Complaints. What do we got?
I think everybody got tired and stopped commenting.
They left. All 6 people stopped commenting.
Pretty much. They're like, we hate you guys. All right, cool.
They're like, Rob's out of here. We're leaving.
Bam! Spring trifecta T-shirts.
You should have led with the shirts, man. Come on.
My bad. Like
that should have been at the top of every half hour. You should have been hitting that up.
Here's the thing about these T-shirts. Okay, people wear T-shirts for every damn thing they do. Every concert you go to, every ball game you go to, every little summer, winter fest, Google-thon, fucking trifecta, Oktoberfest, boat show. Everybody has a T-shirt. Everybody wears that stuff all the time. The only reason paintball players don't wear paintball shirts is because paintball players are too cool to wear paintball shirts. Fuck that shit. Wear a T-shirt that shows what you do. And this is what I kind of try to do with this T-shirt. I kind of want to make it like a concert T-shirt, something that isn't lame and something you can actually wear. It's spring trifecta, so we got a little spring show here going with our little nuclear explosion in the back with the spring trifecta done like a postcard kind of thing. And then you got your game names, you got your field names, you got your dates. Mine's bigger because my game name is shorter than everybody else's. And Command Decisions War Game Center is huge, so that's why it's a lot smaller. Paintball Central is way smaller than Command Decisions War Game Center. So I say these are $20 pre-reg or pre-order. If you want to show people you went to these games and actually show people you're not ashamed to play paintball, which a lot of people are for some damn reason.
Or you just support a bunch of idiots that put this stuff together.
Support a bunch of idiots that put this together.
There you go.
It's nothing big. I think it's kind of cool looking. I'd wear it to the gym and shit for real.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't wear it on normal wear. But
you wouldn't wear it out with Rochelle any day.
Yeah, I would.
Hey,
Rochelle would wear one.
Rochelle, you wear your trifecta shirt, and I'll wear mine.
Come on. I wear paintball shirts all the time.
I'm not wearing one right now. I'm wearing one that's
I probably have more CPX and Super Game shirts and Legionnaire stuff than anything.
I have more shirts that are really effeminate. If we ever do a show on Wednesday, I'm definitely wearing my Mean Girls pink shirt, but whatever.
I need one of those.
Mean Girls pink shirt? Like, oh, this is like one I wear at the gym all the time.
I need a Mean Girls.
Ben and I showed up to Speedball yesterday, and that's all we had with us. So like we were matching the whole time, and nobody else was matching. So we looked great. We were like bright pink. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Like just wait till you see us. Wait till you see us at Bones and Ashes. We're like matching head to toe, like pro flexes all the way down to like to pants and everything. We're matching.
Oh my god. That's so cute.
But anyway, I think it's about time to. It's been almost 2 hours.
It's been long enough, I think.
I've been drinking a little bit, so I'm kind of feeling it. I got
a
a hot
little
tub.
bit.
I got to like drive a little bit, but whatever.
There you go.
But anyway, spring trifecta. Come out and win some cool shit.
Come on. Hey, North Carolina versus Virginia, April 1st and 2nd. All right. Hopewell, Virginia at Splat Brothers. Everything should be going live this week. Come on out. We get 300 pre-registrations. All right. This will be $1,000 cash raffle. I'm giving away $1,000 right there that day. You can use it to buy more paint. You know, that'd be great, right? Paint, anything at the pro shop, whatever, anything you want. But, you just pay for all your team's paint if you want to be a really cool guy, whatever you want to do. And we'll be raffling off that really sweet Mech. Don't forget the pre-reg for everything, though. Pre-reg. Don't be a loser. Don't show up day of. Come on, man.
And even if you're not going to the trifecta and trying to get the trifecta prize, show up to the games. I mean,
yeah. Support your local fields, your local events, your local player producers who take all the time and all the effort. I mean, this isn't easy. It's not like a slap together thing. We actually think about this stuff. We put effort and energy in this, man. Right, Ben?
Support something different.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Support these idiots that do this stuff.
If you want the same shit every game, then don't support us at all. But if you want to have new shit to do, come out to smaller games. Like, I don't give a shit what smaller game you go to. Go to a smaller game, see what it's like. If you don't like it, tell people you don't like it.
If you have an idea, talk to one of us. Like, hey, I got an idea for a game. Why don't you do this, or this? Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Let's try that. I don't know.
And if you want to join in the trifecta, let's go.
Yeah, show up at you got to pre-register for in-game though in March 25th though at Paintball Central for the in-game. That's where you got to start. You can't skip that game. You got to start there, work your way down. In-game, then North Carolina, Virginia, then Gangster's Paradise. Pre-reg for all 3 games.
Yep. I say, come out, go to all 3 games. Go to 1 game. Go to 2 games. Go to all 3 games. Go to all 3 games. Go to all 3 games.
That's it. And Ben's gonna have to find more friends because he's gonna have to find someone else to be on the show, or I'll be on this like every 2 weeks.
I do need to find more friends, but whatever. But anyway,
or I'll come on. I don't give a shit. I got nothing else to do.
If you want to come on the show and talk about some stuff, hit me up.
I'm not gonna lie. We were on here like a half hour before we even went live. We're drinking together.
Pretty much. That's all I do. Like if you want to be on the show, hit me up. If you
don't even want to go live, you just want to come on the show before the show even airs, just come on and start drinking. That's cool. You can do that too.
That's even better. If you want to join our trifecta, hit us up. Like we'll make a group chat or something. And we'll talk about what we can do.
That's it.
But anyway, thanks for watching the show. Like the last show got 516 views. Maybe this one can get 1 million. That's reasonable, right? 516 to 1 million. Yeah.
Rob Maryland's not on here. We won't get that many.
These shows also go on YouTube and Spotify.
Can I close out with the Tin Man, though?
Sure, go ahead.
Because I'm a shill. All right. Sherwood Forest in Indiana, 10-man woods ball tournament. All right. Pre-reg is early birds until June 30th. It's $550. So it's going to be, if you haven't been to Sherwood, it's got the castles. They're going to do a woods ball field, the hyperball field, and the mounds field. Dwan Mitch from Nomads is putting this on. So go check it out. If you're in the Tin Man, if you haven't been to Sherwood, you need to go. It's awesome field. I've been there twice. It's fantastic, man. There you go. All righty, Ben.
And if you don't see me at PBC or one of the fields, I'll see you guys at Bones and Ashes. I'll be drinking 4 Locos and overshooting everybody.
I will be there as well.
Deuces, everybody.